happy Saturday. It's the day after I got the Switch, as you can see it right there. I didn't actually really record anything until then, but I just recorded that yesterday because I was like, I haven't even started recording for April yet. So here I am, and I'm out of breath. Happy Saturday. Today is April 11th. And we had just got back from selling our 2 original Switches that we had, and then doing some other errands as well, going to the gym and all that other stuff. This morning I woke up and washed my hair and everything. So and I dried my hair up here. So excuse the mess, cause it's messy up here. But that's why I'm recording this, because we're gonna clean this up and like all this here, and then be able to set up the Switch with everything. But I also wanted to show you guys a couple things that not changed really, but like what I did around here, and a couple of things that I've gotten recently for the setup and for streaming stuff. So let's get this all cleaned the fuck up, huh? Why on earth would they not make the hole straight out of what? Okay. Who thought of this? Why on earth would they do the cords like this, and then the hole is all the way down here? So I gotta push the cords to the corner to make this go back? What kind of nonsense? Why wasn't it just like the original Switch? It made sense then. The cords just go straight out. I gotta bend the cords. How's that good? Now I can't even get it back on. I'm frustrated already. Let's ignore the horrible cable management that we have in here, okay? Listen, the way that this desk is funky, all right? I only got one outlet over here, okay? And or at least on this entire wall, and then the only other outlet is over on my JC side behind his bookshelves. So we only got this one outlet to work with. Power outlet thing, I can't even think of the word right now, is taped above, if you could see it, it's taped above my desk right there. Because I didn't want to drill in holes or anything. So this was the only thing I could do. And everything that is mine is over here. That includes, by the way, this big brick right here. This is the desk. You can see I have a standing desk if y'all didn't know that. But I have a standing desk, and this is the brick. And the brick is literally leaning. And I can't use this, wait, hold on. I can't use this because when I use the walking pad, I have to plug it into the wall. So that's why that's not in the wall. So I have to have at least one outlet out whenever I walk. But yeah, this is literally taped with double-sided heavy duty tape. Listen, this here is only a new change. I only did this like last weekend, okay? The whole like change the outlet or whatever, because I had to get another extension or another power outlet thing. and that's over there on my boyfriend's side because it had to run all the way to the wall so he can have his stuff over there and I can have mine. So at least they're on two different outlets. It looks like a jumbled mess. There's only 2 monitors on here and all like in the computer, and it just looks like everything is connected. But this, like, this is the stream deck, and this is the, your the computer, the fucking monitor, the other monitor, the desk. It's like, why is there so many? The fucking camera that I probably barely will use now, but considering the Dango model is still in live 2D, I can't really give it up quite yet. I'm stressed. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do cable management. This whole 2 years I've been in this apartment, I've wanted that. This didn't help. And mind you, I can't do like, what is it called? A wired desk kind of situation. Like those things that you see that on Amazon where it's like a wired basket that you can clamp onto the back of the desk. I can't do that because of the way my desk is. You see this shelf here? That goes all the way to the back. And like, I don't have any room. And there's like a backing to the shelf, so I can't do that. It's on the entirety of that back of the shelf. There's a lot of outlets on this thing, so that's why I'm just gonna plug up the switch too, because I have no other choice. But let's just, okay, I'm working on this. Okay, any suggestions, leave it down in the comments. But like, the only thing I could think of is the cable wire huggy thingy. I can't even think what it's called. Okay, we're gonna figure out where to put this in here. Okay, I got a couple left. This is like really irritating me because like this wire is over everything. So I'm just gonna like push this to the back. Maybe that will satisfy me for a second. Okay, so then here is the switch. Oh, okay. It might, okay, that's good. Yeah. Like you see, okay, so see like this big ass brick here that's just like literally falling. Probably a hazard. Oh no, but like, this is like kind of wonky because as you can see, the outlet points this way, or is it in the middle, or points that way. So I can't put this on this outlet because it hits the wall. This is way too far forward. I'm gonna hit it with my knee. And so the only option I had was in the middle, taking up 1, 2, 3, maybe plus around it, or where it is now. Literally, the power switch is behind this, dude. This isn't really functional, but it's just gonna have to work until, I don't know, I guess it falls. But yeah, I love my desk, but this is something else. Especially the cable management I'm dealing with here. I don't know what to deal with you. Life of Ushi and her multiple cords. The ugly part of the setup. Yep. Okay, next order of business is cleaning this off just a little bit because it gets super dusty sometimes. Just gonna move a couple of our things. Costco card, shout out to Costco. Sometimes I like to use this. This is a compressed air duster. Usually I use this on my computer to get some of the dust out, but sometimes I just use this to like actually blow away some of the stuff that might be stuck underneath here or whatever, so then I can like get it out of there. So sometimes I just be like, it's really loud, and it has a light too, so it's nice, but it's loud, so. Time to show you what I got in preparation for Tomodachi Life. since I got the Switch 2, which obviously you didn't need the Switch 2. However, we were going to plan on getting the Switch 2 anyway. As we all know, the prices are going up, yada yada. So we knew it was eventually going to happen, but we just decided to rapidly get it sooner rather than later because the news had just came out about the PlayStation and Xbox raising their prices. So I was like, okay, it's a matter of time before they do. So why not just get the Switch 2 now? After doing the math of selling our one OLED and JC's regular Switch and then using up some credit card points that we have, we were able to get it down to making it way less than we were actually getting it for. So it didn't hurt that bad. So thankfully, now we have the Switch 2. But the reasoning to why I wanted to do that is because I wanted to stream it. So that brings us to what else I got for stream. What do we need to stream with the Switch 2? Well, obviously, embarrassing. Well, obviously, it is a capture card. So as years and years and years, I know the Elgato is probably the one that everybody strives to have, essentially, but there are other competitors out there for a capture card. So I decided to get an Avermedia. This is just the 1080p. I can't remember if it's 60 or 30 frames per second, but it's very small, doesn't have too much going on. It does have its own streaming software as well with it. I'm not going to use that obviously, but it does have the ability to, like, the settings would intertwine just like Elgato essentially. But after doing some research, this brand, some people call it even better than Elgato. I can't even stream it past 1080p anyway. So this is all I needed. 1080p, 30 or 60 frames per second, has low latency and everything. Like there's 4Ks and all this other stuff, but I don't need any of that. My computer's already old as it is. For God's sakes, it has a 2000 series NVIDIA graphics card. It's going to be on its last legs soon enough. But I'm not getting another computer anytime soon because mine works just fine. But that's why I got this one, because this is all I needed. It has your in, it has your out, and it has your USB for this to plug into the computer so then you can see, so it can see you using this as a capture device in OBS. So that's why I got this one. It came with this little box and everything. It has a cord, comes with a cord that you would connect from this to your computer. But I tested it and it works just fine. I do need to test it with the Switch 2 just to make sure everything works for Thursday. But yeah, that is one of the new devices that I got. And aside from everything else, I decided I want to ask your guys' advice. So you see behind me my beautiful library of manga, right? I have a boatload of extra sitting on top of it. I need to get another shelf, but there's a reason why I'm using these cubicles instead of a actual bookshelf, is because to me, when it comes to manga, I feel like with an actual traditional bookshelf, a lot of space is wasted. Unless you double stack onto your bookshelf, it's a lot of wasted space in my opinion. Plus, my area right here is, we don't have a lot of damn room for like a big ass bookshelf. So we just got these Target brand ones. Now here's the problem. These are Target brand ones. They suck ass. And so I'm debating on upgrading these over time, starting with the one that I need to get next. And so at this point, I'm looking at either Walmart's Better Home or Target's Bright Room. Those are like an upgraded version, quote unquote, versus, with the 6 cubicle thing. Plus they give more space between each cube, because this is an 11 by 11. The traditional ones or anything after this is a 13 by 13. So I want to be able to transition all these out with the new cubicles eventually. The things cost $80. I'm just like, that's why this is sitting up here as it stands. I want to ask you guys, what should I like? When should I get it? Hold on. This is my overflow as it stands right now. Okay, so like I only have these 2 stacks. There's nothing there. I don't have any anymore. And this is like maybe a cube's worth. So to me, this isn't enough. But I'm already like fully stacked. Like I only have a little bit of fucking room right here. Everything else full, 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 full people. We are full. Nothing. We are full. Like so that's why these are all sitting up here. And mind you, I'm not one for like the way I organize this. Has nothing to do with publishers. It has nothing to do with alphabetical order. No, it has everything to do with height. I can't stand. Look at the difference. Here's Kodansha and here's Shoujo Beats. No, this is I can't have this. I can't have them side by side. So they all are just by height. And even for what is that, vertical in the back, or even 7Cs or Square Enix books, these are much smaller than the regular ones. See. So no, I can't. Fuck doing by Viz, by Kodansha, by author. No, my sanity has to deal with the height. It's looks way better than like doing it the other way. By hardcover or whatever, that's a different story. This is what I'm dealing with right now. But I'm thinking of waiting till I get about maybe 3 more cubicles worth of manga to then get the new bookshelf. But here's the thing. With the cons of streaming, with the woes of streaming, that's what I've been spending my money on. That's what all I've been spending my money on. Manga has been such a second thought of my collection right now, and I'm so sad. But it's what I got to do for right now with all the new things that I'm trying to implement to my stream. And trips and everything else. For God's sakes, we just bought a Switch 2, right? So like, I want to get back to reading so bad, but one day we'll see. What's happening? Yeah, I'm sleepy. What's today? Friday? Not Friday. Today is Wednesday, the 15th. Wednesday the 15th. I think you guys last saw me when I vlogged about getting the Switch 2. Oh, and I was cleaning up my stuff. That's true. That's when you last saw me. I was cleaning up this area around here. Okay. I got a couple more things this past week that I just totally opened and didn't even think about vlogging it. So I'm just going to show you, okay? I'm going to just show you, all right? Because I want y'all to be included because I got to remember this is a new thing. I haven't really vlogged this month and I got to get on that. That's my fault. That's my fault. So I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it, okay? I'm trying to give different stuff than me just showing you the behind the scenes of stream and stuff. So I'm trying to get acclimated, okay? I'm trying to get acclimated. First things though, this isn't new. It's my iPad, like for reals. So, but the thing that is new is that I am replacing the little pin that I have for the iPad. This isn't an Apple Pencil or anything. It's actually just pretty generic pin. I think I got this at like one of those places that you can buy that they buy like old Target stuff and sell it in the store, like that kind of thing, like Target's overbulk. This was like $1, and it works pretty well, like and everything. The problem is though, is the tip. If you can see, the tip is literally showing, and it's basically scratching up the screen. I have a screen protector on it, but the tip is gone, and I don't have any more tips for this. And like I said, it was only $1. Finding a replacement for this, I don't know where. I can't. So I just decided to get a new stylus. So came like this, just a stylus pin, just a regular pin. So I opened it up just a smidgen just to see. And this is what's inside. You get the pin. It looks very similar. I'm assuming this is an on and off button, whatever that is right there. So, yeah, chop up to that. It comes with a charger, and it has 4 different replaceable nibs, which is the important part, is what I'm looking for. Plus, this is the traditional nib that, like, what is it? Apple sells. So I should be able to buy different nibs to replace this. So that was the purpose. I had the last one for years. When was it? 2026? I got that whenever I had my first iPad. And so it's been like about, I don't know, 7 years or so, 6 years, something like that. So I finally made the purchase to get a new pen. I thought I was actually going to get an Apple Pencil because I was like, I'm going to get an Apple Pencil and be like the bougie bitches. No, I'm not. Because you know the reason why? Why would I waste $100 on a freaking iPad Pencil when these mofos do the same thing? It has palm rejection. It has the nib style. It does pressure point. It does literally the same thing without the $100 price tag. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. So now it has a new home right here in my iPad. Woohoo. So that's lovely. Okay. The next thing I got was a different cord for my external hard drive. It's just, I can't remember if I showed you guys this, but I got an external hard drive last month or so, and I got it off one of our secondhand like sellers out there. So this is what it came with, minus the little attachment here, because I was trying to figure out how I can attach this to my phone so then I can get these recordings off of there in a timely manner without plugging up the phone and refinding it and all the other stuff. They've made this so hard just to like transfer photos, music, and anything between the phone and the computer. It is abysmal. So I wanted this so I can hold not only the stuff on my phone, but the stuff that is like humongous that's on my computer onto this too. I think it's 2 terabytes. I can't remember the size, but literally that's all I need. So the problem is it came like this with a USB, right? This is fine for the computer. But what about the phone? So then I found in my course this little piece right here, a little USB-C connector. Problem is though, it's not powerful enough, and it kind of wiggly in my phone, which I don't like. So problem number 1 is I tried to connect this to the iPad and it just didn't have any power at all to connect to the iPad. So I decided to go on Amazon and buy a cord that should work between the iPad and my phone with the speed needed. Hopefully this works. And lastly, and it also came with like literally the opposite attachment, the USB from USB-C. So to do that. And the last thing, since we got the new Switch, I am super, super mindful of my technology. The moment I get something expensive, I need everything to be protected. A screen protector, a case on case. Like it needs to be protected. It will never break on counts of a droppage. Now, do I even drop my stuff? Not really. Although this phone has been dropped a lot. The case is not looking pretty, but that's beside the point, okay? Listen. So now we have our travel size case. $8.99 from Amazon. This beauty was everything I need. It's very plain. This is all we needed. Since me and my JC are sharing this, I can't get any of the cute stuff for now. So I have to be kind of neutral. But if we ever get a second one, then I can get cute stuff. But for right now, we're stuck with this. But anyway, so this came with a case. It's actually pretty big. My hand, I don't have a normal size hand, but it's humongous, okay? Gigantic. Comes with a nice little zipper part. And it came with a games case. Little small game case, holds 8 games. I just put the games that we're not usually playing up in here. I had to combine both JC's and my game cases together since the Switch 2 is obviously bigger than the Switch. None of our game cases work for that size anymore. So I just combined all of our games in this case for now. And I'm giving all the other ones to Goodwill, whatever. And it came with 2 screen protectors. So that's cool. I actually might put this on after we're done. So it came with 2 screen protectors, which is cool. I like to have extra. It holds game cards. So that's wonderful. We got, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 different games in here, plus the game cards. So that's cool. We have room to grow when I get Popokia and Tomodachi Life. Brother, I'm so excited. And so after that, this is why the case is humongous. Oh, speaking of, it also comes with the joystick covers. So that's nice. I always like these. They'll fall off eventually, but we're not going to talk about that. And then it comes with, I think this is the cleaning kit for the screen protectors, so that's fine. And then this is why it's humongous, because it has a big insert for things like the charger. I think the controller base fits in here. Yeah, if you wanted to fit in here, you could. You can put the controller base in here as well. And I think the charger could fit up in here too, because the brick is even smaller now. So, wonderful. I'm super excited. I need to put these on the charger. But yeah, that's what new items we got around here. I generally do not spend this much money every month. It's funny because in vlogs that I watch, they spend so much money to me. I would never spend so much money, but you guys see all this stuff in like a month versus seeing them in a week. So like I do probably spend around like $100 or so every month on things to replenish or games, manga, something along that lines. I do find something that I want every month, but it's never extravagant. Like this month was probably my biggest extravagant buy, only because we needed to get the Switch 2 before the prices go up, and I would rather have had it before Tomodachi Life came out, because I didn't want to buy 2 versions of the game. So that's why we just decided, I was like, let's go ahead and get it, and like we'll figure out a way to like deal with the expenses later. But I am super excited for that game. You have no idea. But that's all I had. And then the next couple days is going to be nothing but Tomodachi Life. So, or after that, since it comes out Thursday. So I'll show you that process too, because I'm super excited. But yeah, make sure you catch streams whenever I am streaming, guys. Keep your notifications on. Make sure you subscribe to this channel as well, because everything I share here is reasonings to why I'm super great on stream, and that's the truth. So stick around, people. It's important. Yeah. Good morning, peoples. Oh my god, where's my mouse? It is April 17th, Friday. I have the day off of work today, so because of Tomodachi Life, I was going to play that more today. But I got reeled in. No, I didn't. I volunteered. I'm not even going to lie to you. I volunteered to do a collab today. I'm not streaming it. It's way too early for me to be streaming anything. It's 9:43 in the morning, 9 a.m., almost 10 a.m. And that's way too early for me or my viewers to be doing anything. I already know. So today we are going to be playing Super Battle Golf with some new friends. You know, networking, the whole shebang. But I am so sleepy. I stayed up till like 1 a.m. last night playing Tomodachi Life on stream, and I'm like, man, sleep would be nice. I hadn't even downloaded the game, bro. That's how bad it is. I hadn't even downloaded the game. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, today's plan was to do this for a couple hours, and then we're going to stream some point at 3, maybe 3:30ish, and play for a couple more hours. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this game. Like I just want to keep playing and stay playing some more and more and more. But I got my coffee. I'm ready to go. That's good stuff. Good iced coffee I made. Wish me luck, y'all. Making friends? Yeah.
I was making a joke. I did not mean it.
I guess I didn't go anywhere.
Whatever, bro.
Whoa. Let's cut that out. Damn you, Yari. What?
Yeah, no, I'm not going around. I'm gonna go all in, and I'm gonna fucking win. Trust.
This going in the water? Yep.
I'm also oh shit, it's going in the water again. I'm in invisible. It's going into the water.
Dang it. Oh, never mind.
You son of a bitch.
I have such good aim, bro. Come on, give me the jump.
Are you kidding me?
Imagine having good attention span.
Rude. How did my ball get way over here?
There we go.
I caught blasphemy.
Go against the wind.
I just hit myself. I don't even know how I did that. And then I drowned. Wow. What? Oh my god.
Lordy.
bye.